Hey guys! Oh my gosh, I forgot to light my candles! I always like to get a little bit, you know, I like to set the mood. What mood that is, it's up to us all, you know? But hey, it's Jess Paul. Being Jess Paul as always. We're gonna get crafty here. Just a little while. Hey, how you doing? So this is Jess Paul, as I mentioned, and tonight we're going to do a little bit of playing around. I feel like it's going to be an easy one, a cool one, a cute one, something to don't even see our candles here, or all the there's just a mess of fake food there on the floor. We'll just ignore that, I guess. But thank you for being here. We're gonna have fun. It's gonna be a cute time. We got some special tools. I just posted a selfie with this guy. It is an extruder, a clay extruder. The thumbnail that you see does not include clay sprinkles. It actually includes plastic sprinkles. Here, I'll show you what we're working with, what I usually use. Let's take a look at the outfit. By the way, I love this outfit. This is one of my favorite workout outfits, even though it doesn't seem like it should be. I love yellow. I love wearing yellow. I didn't know that until I realized I was going to go to a barbecue. Hi, Daveda. Thank you for being here. So I was going to go to a barbecue and thinking of my favorite outfits that I could wear at such an event where you're just with a bunch of cool people meeting new friends. And I was going to wear this yellow jumpsuit that I bought when I was in Texas at a secondhand store. But I paused in doing that because I wore a yellow dress the time before, and even though it wasn't the same outfit, I'm like, some people they're gonna think I'm like the yellow girl. And I'm so much more than that. I'm maroon as well. But yeah, I'm gonna attempt to make my own sprinkles tonight with clay. The way that I technically do make my own sprinkles, but it's in a way that nobody else does. So these are my sprinkles. And I would say that they're probably easier to make than clay, because what I'm doing is I'm buying a certain product. It's actually kind of hard to find because nobody likes it for its intended use, or it's not valuable as its intended use. It is usually they are plastic bracelet wiring. So, and the only problem really that is with this is, one, I guess I have to buy them, but I'd have to buy clay too. But also, as you see, they've got these tiny holes in them, and not many people have complained or anything. But it does take away the illusion sometimes that we're working with real sprinkles. These, on the other hand, are clay sprinkles. Now, I bought this. I wanted to see what it would do, how it would be, and this is probably I'm probably just gonna be making more of exactly this, I guess. But to call out, to give a shout out to the inspiration, Daveda Lane. Daveda Lane has been somebody. There are very few people in the fake bake community on YouTube. Believe me, I've looked. When I started doing this, I was searching, far and wide for anybody who could help me, inspire me, teach me about what was out there. I eventually landed, did a mix of a bunch of different things, but Daveda was one of those OG fake bakers on YouTube, and it's so wonderful that she is here in my chat section. I am so honored. So thank you for being here, Daveda, and anybody else who's coming in. Right in the chat, let me know who you are, what you're doing tonight, what you're eating. Damn it! Forgot to eat dinner again. I kind of ate a couple lunches, so I'm sure that's fine. I do have all my snacks here, my liquid snacks. We've got the classic sparkling ice. we've got a hot coffee, and we've got a room temperature water. But these are the old out with the old, and maybe in with the new. So I have watched Daveda's video quite a few times, and to be honest, I was never really considering ever trying this, but I was catching up on some of her videos, and I saw this. I'm like, oh, that I can do that. I can try that, and I feel like I want to try a couple things to make this. Whenever I implement something new, I had to turn on Spotify because I guess I don't have Real Player on my new computer, so I couldn't find music. But anyways, what was I saying? I never thought about how easy or hard this would be, and then she demonstrated, and I'm like, I think I can do that. And I have a couple ideas because okay, that's what I meant to say. Whenever I want to do something, try something, for my business especially, it absolutely must be either more cost effective or more time efficient, both if possible. So that's what worries me about this, because with my little bracelet sprinkles, all I have to do is cut them up. And so I'm gonna try my best to kind of head this off. Oh, look, they've got directions on the back anyways. I like Daveda's directions better. They were very easy to understand. But I'm gonna try a couple different things with them. So let's get them moving. Wonder if oh, it's so anticlimactic. There you are. Hey, there you are. Okay, so I'll sit over here. I think this is the best. Oh yeah, there we go. There it is. There's everything. Oh, you get see the candles in the bottom. Oh, that's cute. I like it. That's so cute. All right. We are going to get into it. Hey guys, let me know who's in the audience, who's in the chat. I love seeing you. I love hearing you in my head, because I know that you are not necessarily speaking. I mean, you might be speaking. I just am not there to receive it. Look at my new little kit. Is it cute or what? So honestly, this was not expensive at all. This will be something I guess I'll have for a while, I hope. And what do you really do with this? I don't know how you make any of this stuff. Check this out. Okay, I don't want to burn it. I'll show you here. So this is a cake that's on the clay extruder. I do not know what of these materials would help you to do that. But then again, I am not. Oh, maybe that's a tiny clay cake. That might make sense. It doesn't give me a reference of how big it is. I'm thinking it's like this big, but maybe it's that tiny, because I can see that happening with some of these things. All right, on to the actual project. I hope this will actually be a kind of like fun and easy one. You know what? I say that a lot, and something always really does it always really, whatever. We get caught up a little bit sometimes. Okay, so basically, let's go with our first color. So I've got a nice little tray here. I prepped. I was on time. I was efficient today. And hey Luke, thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming to the party. The clay party. I was gonna zoom in, but then you won't see the candles anymore. I'll just zoom in for a little bit. I know, this rose gold color, am I right? Like, I paid at least $1 more to get the rose gold one for sure. I was pretty excited about that. So I'm gonna like try to open it up as much as I can, because I feel like I can put a lot of clay in here. Or maybe we should start humble. I don't know. Okay, so looking at these guys. Okay, let's take out, these I think are literally perfect. I bought these from Happy Kawaii Supplies, I believe they're called. And I'm sure that they make them with the exact same equipment here. Okay, now I think that this is really going to be the only one I ever use. And does it fit? I feel like I could use a size that's in between these, and I can't, because this doesn't, it's just a little bit, maybe it's perfect though, and like the bake, I would think that the bake would shrink it a little bit, but that's what I've got to work with. I don't think are these guys any better? Oh yeah, that would do it. I'm not gonna do it one by one though, like that's not happening. That's ridiculous. Or is it? That's not. This is too big, right? Like hot dog down a hallway kind of deal. Too big. Okay. I think we're gonna just have to go with this one. Now, for everyone that missed it, this is inspired by one of Daveda Lane's classic tutorials that help all of us fake bakers so much. I don't know if I do my actual big like pies and cakes in such a different way, but these little details are very helpful. So let's look at our clay today, right? So I got Sculpey 3 as Daveda recommended. That's nicer on your hands, and this is the bright version, which is definitely a winner for me. But well, I feel like I'm gonna mix and match, and that's why I bought them both. I think they were on sale for both. I could buy them both for no problem. And also, this has brown or black, so we can do chocolate sprinkles. I'm doing this with my hand. You can see it one frame. You can't. Okay. Whoops. But yeah, okay. What should we start with? What color? Oh my god, look at this purple. I don't even see any purple sprinks in this. Ooh, we're gonna have something up on the competition. Let's start with purple. Let's like stand out. Let's be proud. You don't like Daveda says, I don't like the big hole as well as the medium holes for sprinkles. Well, we are using the medium for sure. We're doing it. What do you do? How do you store the rest of these guys? I guess I gotta get a little. Don't worry. I save containers of basically everything that I use. My gosh, I haven't even opened any of these guys. Like we're really going in like pretty fresh, pretty. Oh, look at them, fun! Oh, it is soft. Oh my gosh, it is soft. I love that. Sculpey 3 is the best on the hands. I'll buy into it. Daveda, you've sold me. You have sold me. Now this seems like so easy. So, I mean, I don't know how this could go wrong. We already have the oven heating up downstairs. Oh my, this is so, this feels so good. I have Sculpey. I have some, I've actually worked with Sculpey before. I don't know if it was Sculpey 3. To be honest, I couldn't tell you. I don't know what it is. It was nude color, and I think it might have been a little bit harder than this, to be quite honest. But we've done clay on the channel before. We have made a doll in person because I'm doing it on stream. We've made a doll. Oh wow! I thought this for sure would be like a small amount, but I can't even. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. I'm so excited to use this. Okay, so can't really. We're gonna be modest here if we're going to play it safe to start out with. Okay, so wonder if the holes. It seems like there's no back or front. It's pretty much all the same. So you can see here. Let's zoom out a little bit. I'm gonna pause when you feel tension. Wow, okay. Here it comes. This is the money shot here. Can't be wasting this time. So my plan is I'm going to make sure that, I don't know, I'm going to try a couple different things to see what I really want to do when it comes to making my own sprinkles. because Daveda had a lot of different ways that you can break it up, or you can, you know, wow, this is so easy. This is like butter. This feels so, I know that you guys can't feel it, but it is so rewarding. It, like, this was not hard at all. Remember me? Do you guys remember me with the meat grinder? What a freaking nightmare. It was one of the funniest videos, the funniest videos I think I've ever made, though, is trying to, chunk up a bunch of silicone. Wow, I'm at the end. I can feel it. The resistance. Stop the Q-tip when you feel resistance. Okay, I'm gonna just cut this off. Oh, these are so cool. Okay, so now we've got these little stringies. And I think one area that I'm gonna be really anal retentive is I'm gonna try to make these as straight as possible. As you see in some of the, hello. As you see in, okay, hello. As you see, we have a couple every once in a while. There's one. There's a big prominent one right there just staring at me. You get some curvy sprinkles, and I think that you see some curvy sprinkles when you're looking at a, you know, your ice cream. Like, it does happen. But I would love to have as many straight ones as possible, because I know that there's going to be some curvation, some curvature anyways. Like, there, like, I can't really straighten it out much more, and I just want to at least get this part a little bit. The Mickey cutter is cute too. The Mickey, oh, Mickey, wonder what I do with that. I'm trying to make some, like, like, when I was looking at all of these, I was like, I want some, you know, realistic ass, you know, toppings at least. Like, what would I do with these to make it, like, the only other thing that I really thought of, to be honest, and honestly it would be great because I could really use some of the weird colors in here, like this golden color. If I could kind of, like, marble it with some of the brown or even some of the gray. What else is here? Like this tan color. I can make chopped nuts, except I actually wouldn't need any of these extruder. I wouldn't need an extruder for it. I just, like, get little bits and, like, bake it, I guess. But if you guys, okay, like, look at it. Everybody take inventory here. I'll put it right here. What other realistic sprinkles could I make with our collection here? Like if you can think of, like, see these shapes and then think of, like, what I guess I'm gonna separate these two. Honestly, like, we will have the time. I feel like this is gonna be kind of an easy project. It's so, I mean, thank goodness I had the best teacher, Daveda, like, making sure that I head off all of my mistakes before I even make them. Got the right materials. I think we're gonna win this one, guys. You know how it's always a gamble. Is Jessica going to complete the craft? Is she gonna fail miserably and it's gonna be hilarious? Listen to that stock rock. Literally. Wow, that's a lot for one just portion of a color. Oh my god. I have hit the jackpot. Oh, this is great. I'm so excited about this. This is already going so well. You know what would really suck? If I burned these guys. My oven, we have to remember, I have to tell myself every time I burn a pizza, my oven is hotter than everyone else's. I couldn't even tell you how hot it is because it's so old that I don't even know if it's, like, keeping the right, I don't know what's going on in there. So, geez, I can't really fit much on a cookie sheet. I'm gonna have to maybe get I don't know if I want to put my Sculpey on a baking, like a cookie sheet I use for baking. I don't know if that's kosher. Even if there's parchment paper. I don't really even have any more parchment paper. This was, like, the last piece on the roll of a 250-foot parchment paper. Lowest temp for about 5 minutes? 5 minutes? This says 15! Oh, but, like, it's so thin. Daveda, I am so glad you're here. Could you imagine? That would have been... That would have been a disaster if we burned them after that much. We're making sprinkles, Luke. We are making homemade sprinkles. I'm gonna basically fill up this cookie sheet, which will not take long, you guys. Look at this. Look at this. This is the aftermath. This is what's left of our purple. Oh, this is fun. What else can I extrude? Oh, it's hard to get this off. Oh, I mean, I'm sure it's not impossible, but it's kind of suctioned on there. Huh. We already got some sprinkles because it's the very end. They're kind of stuck together. They're not really sprinkles. Oh, there they are. Oh, yes. We got free sprinkles, guys. We are using every single inch. Oh my god, that's great. Trying to daintily like pull them off, like with the subtlest of pinch. I'm gonna do a little test, you guys. No, don't. We want you guys straight. The host doesn't need to be straight. The sprinkles do need to be straight. Perfect little perp. Little purple sprinkle. I mean, how much do I really need to clean this off? Probably. Let's just do a color that's somewhat similar. Let's go to red. We've got this bright ass red. Oh, dude, I'm gonna have so many sprinkles out of just one purchase. I'm very if this all goes well. I really can't see how it's going to steer me wrong. Gosh, how do you? It says it stays soft until you bake it, but like, can I just like leave them in this cardboard tray? I don't know about that. I don't know the answer. I did have my other Sculpey that we've, again, demonstrated on this channel before in a plastic bag, but I don't know if that bag was doing anything. Perfect thing is to make while watching YouTube or movie, while listening to music. Oh, yeah. I mean, I kind of, like, I just have a perpetual loop of YouTube or Spotify on while I'm doing pretty much anything. But, yeah. Oh, that's right. Like a movie you've been wanting to watch, but like never really had the time. Put that lipstick back in the tube. Like, what movie do I need to watch next? Honestly, I haven't seen many of them, so. Any Rex, guys? What other will change my life? If I can get my hands on it. Oh, I did watch a movie the other day, which honestly is an event. Like, the last time I watched a movie was like, well, I guess it was just like a week ago, but before that it was like at least a couple months. I'm not that much of a movie person, but I watched Star is Born. I watched A Star is Born. The Lady Gaga version. The Lady Gaga one. Because I was talking to a friend, this is just last week, I was talking to a friend, and she reminded me, oh wait, no, that came first, that came second, wait, why did I watch A Star is Born? Something always reminds me of it, and I'm like, dude, I bet I'd like that movie, I should probably watch it. And I actually have tried to watch it several times. I tried to go to the theater and it was like sold out or something, and I never got to see it. So I finally it was like expensive for a long time to rent, and I finally found it for like, oh, I got Amazon, digital points or digital bucks. And then I'm like, perfect timing. Let's watch A Star is Born. I had mixed feelings. Cause it's about, you know, the entertainment industry, and it's about like, a cult of personality, I guess you can say. Am I doing this right? Righty, tighty, lefty, loosey. Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm not even showing. Like, the camera's over here, Jessica. And I love Lady Gaga so much, okay? I love her. I've always been a fan. Uh-oh. Could you imagine if this just... it gave me one color and then... Nope, no more. No, it's like... why is it taking forever? Okay. There we go. Oh, it was just shy. It was just a little shy. So, here's my review on a movie that was made in 2018. Released in 2018. You look absolutely adorable with your hair. Thanks, Daveda! Oh, put what I have in a Ziploc bag. I will do. Thanks. This is... take a look at this contrast, as I've been calling it. We're gonna see how far we can go. Just doing nothing with my hair for a while. See where it gets me. Because I do not want to bleach it again. I'm actually, it's kind of an experiment. I want to see if people will actually cast me here in Hollywood. Ooh, we got some long ones here. Look at that. I'm interested in to see like who would be interested in this look. I mean, it already was gonna work for one of my short films I was gonna do, which is postponed for the moment. But I don't want to bleach it, but I also don't necessarily want to dye it brunette because my hair is very damaged and does not hold color very well in the way that I want it to, or the way that I do it, I guess. I'm sure I could go to professional and then they know what to do, but I just don't care. So we're just seeing how long we can go. Rockin' the roots, rockin' my roots. You used to dye your hair deliberately that way back in the 60s? That is super cool. That is really cool. Oh, well, I mean, I saw when I was watching, I watched 5'2" after I watched, A Star Is Born, because this is my review on it, okay? And I'm honestly, like, kind of stealing from my friend's sort of review. He didn't say much about it, but when I talked about wanting to see the movie and how much I love Gaga, he's a huge film buff. His name's Ben. He directed all my movies. And he didn't like it, and I'm like, dude, I'm really excited about it. I want to see this story, because I was, for some reason, I made an assumption about this movie. This is too long to sprinkle. A little bit too thick, but whatever. We'll deal with it. I made an assumption about this movie upon watching the trailer and honestly, I watched a ton of essays on it. And one problem that I ended up having with the movie is that I thought, and I guess this is just, my wrong assumption. I thought that this was going to be really quite related to Lady Gaga's story of becoming a pop star. They were using a lot of features that she embodies anyways, like using her real nose as a handle on what was stopping her from becoming famous. And she's a pop singer, she becomes a pop singer, changes her hair color. Like, there were a lot of things that were similar. So I thought that it would be a story about her rising above and climbing her way to the top. She was the hero. Well, that's not necessarily the case. Spoiler alert for anybody, I guess, who hasn't seen the movie yet and you wanted to. But it ended up that it definitely wasn't a story about her. Allie, who was the pop star that she played, was nothing like who Lady Gaga really was. Timid, insecure, which I'm sure that Lady Gaga can be insecure. She's a person. But she definitely doesn't show it. Like, she at least for a lot of her career, has really just demonstrated how to be strong in the face of adversity. And this was not that story. She never made a decision for herself really once. She was kind of forced into spotlights until she became somebody who maybe made decisions sometimes. She never really made one, because it ended up, a major spoiler alert, with Bradley Cooper's character killing himself, and it ended up being all about him, in not a way that was teaching us much of anything, but whatever. It was just a drama, I guess. And I mean, I enjoyed it. It was like, it was okay to watch. I enjoyed the performances, even though I really didn't buy the performances. But to be quite honest with you, one of the major reasons that I don't watch a lot of movies is because I have this completely unwarranted dislike for just a lot of the performance that I see, because it's not, like, this is more realistic than a movie. Me just talking off, the top of my head. People that stumble over their words, they pause to think what they're saying. Like, you don't see that in movies because movies have a formula. Movies have ways of going about things that aren't necessarily realistic. They're cinematic. And I would love to make, I'd love to make any kind of movie, really. So if they want me to, like, say a bunch of cliche lines, I guess I will. But I especially love a movie that really does something different. Really, like, makes me forget I'm watching a movie. And I never forget I'm watching a movie. If anybody has any recs with movies like that, where the performances are so realistic, and, I feel like I would enjoy it. Oh. For anyone new, the camera automatically shuts off every once in a while. Yeah, for everybody who didn't see my adorable outfit. Oh, I love my sunflowers. Sunflower girl. Like, I've asked this of people in my real life, but, like, can you name a movie that, like, literally, like, either changed your mind about something in your life, or you just thought about it just so long afterwards? I think one movie that I can think of that comes to mind when I answer that question myself was a movie called Sleepwalk with Me. And it was by the comedian Mike Birbiglia, who I really love for his stand-up to begin with. And he wrote this film on a true event. It was a fictional semi-biographical story about how he developed a sleepwalking disorder from, I don't really even know if they resulted, like, why he actually, it could have been a bunch of things, but one of the things being that he felt like he was forcing himself into a relationship that he didn't necessarily believe in. Like, he was with a woman who seemed great. The actress that played her was beautiful. She seemed really great, but he didn't necessarily want to be married or with her. So he over time developed a problem where he really couldn't we learn, like, that fill of that was so much faster, and we're just gonna keep getting faster. Money shot. Let's zoom in. Oh, come on. Okay, there you go. Stay there. Oh, there it is. Oh, I was wondering what was gonna happen if I left the red in there, and we've got some, like, cheese on the noodles. Come on, guy. Check it out. Oh, you can't see it. I don't know if you can see it, but we've got some red. We've got a little hot sauce on the cheese, a little spice in the cheese. You're so happy I'm enjoying it. It's, oh man, this is a great live. This is like no sweat off my back. Let's relax tonight and just make some freaking sprinkles. Did I? Yeah, it obviously doesn't last on there, but those will be some special sprinkles. Be like, what color is that sprinkle? right, and this will be our last color, you guys, before we put our first batch in the oven. Okay, see, now this is getting more difficult. I wanted it to be so perfect and straight, unlike the host, that we're gonna have to find our spaces, I think. Even though every time I do this, I seem to make them longer and longer. So we're gonna do a little experimenting, because obviously we're looking at a bunch of skinny snakes. We're not looking at sprinkles yet. So there are a couple ways in which we can separate these into actually becoming sprinkles. So remember, we did purple, yellow, and red. I guess we're going to have to do a green, a blue, a white, maybe. Yeah, gotta do white. I mean, to make a full rainbow, but I don't know if we'll get to that. But hey, maybe we will. Maybe it's gonna be that easy and fun and just as laid back as I hoped it would be. I had an idea, so I'll tell you about my idea while I continue to separate these. I don't know how easy this, maybe it'll be much more of a hassle than I'm imagining, but I wanted to see if you could kind of separate them. You can kind of cut them up while they're still soft. I feel like, I'm like, wow, that would like cut out so much of the work of like kind of snapping them all and stuff, but I'm thinking it's going to be much harder than snapping them, now that I think about it. But we will get to that bridge when we cross it. We will cross we will cross that bridge when we get to it. Okay, let's see. So I got this great big knife. That's not a knife. And so I just wanted to see what would I'm assuming they're gonna stick to this knife, and it's gonna be useless to try to do this, but like let's cut down the middle, shall we? See what happens. Yep. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Oh. I was wondering, so damn it. Had them all straight. I was wondering if I could maybe like spray a little bit of repellent? Okay, I got an idea. This is dry shampoo. It's necessarily a dry shampoo that also has oils in it. I don't know how many, because it's still a dry shampoo. It's supposed to, make your hair less. And I was thinking I could either like do like cooking spray, which is full on oil, like spraying oil, or I could try this, which is kind of like spraying a powder release. So I'm gonna go over here and I know you couldn't see it, but I don't want to spray it on the noodles. I just want to see what would happen if we tried that. Okay, didn't do anything different. Okay. All right. Well, looks like I don't think that will be very helpful, because it kind of squishes some of them together, as well as we'll just keep those together. Whatever. But I think breaking them or cutting them, we're gonna see which one we like better. There's a couple ways to do it, as Daveda has instructed. Okay, I wonder how important it is if some of them are touching. Like, would they stick together forever, or... Again, See, I tried to do it straight, but there's so, look at these cliffhangers over here. What am I supposed to do with those? Looks like colorful pasta. Oh my god, pasta! Oh my god. Oh my god. I was thinking that I could make like some of these are like legit Alfredo, you guys. Like this would be linguine. Honestly, this would be spaghetti too. But the thing is, I could cast real, and I'd probably just do that. Oh my god. I haven't gotten that far yet. We haven't cast real spaghetti. I don't even know how I'd go about doing that. It'd be literally like a pile of spaghetti. I wonder how I'd paint that. I meant to do French fries, but I have so much demand in making things that I already have, and literally very little room to store the molds anymore, that I don't know how many more foods I can really make until I would like level up in space, because they take up space. Like I can't use half of my closet because they're filled with silicone molds. So, all right, I'm gonna run downstairs. I'm gonna pop these in for just 5 minutes, as Daveda has mentioned. We're at least gonna like go check on them. So I think that's the first time that I actually kind of angered you. Angered me? No, I'm excited about it. I'm excited. I'm sorry if it came off like anger. I just realized I could make pasta with these. That's what I meant to say, if you didn't catch that. So we have a lot of different kinds of extruders, and I'm like, pasta, yes. But I think I'd actually just use real pasta, because that would actually like dry it out. Like I would just like make regular pasta, and then I would just like, you know, boil it, you know, put it in a pile and let it dry like that, and then I can make pasta. Hasn't been in demand. It's hard enough to keep up with the pizza. All right, Daveda, maybe we'll do one of the Mickey ones tonight. It's just the like, what do you do with that though? Like, man, I have a pair of Minnie Mouse ears in the store, and me and my friend were convinced that like as soon as I put this in the store, it was going to fly off the shelves. Like literally, I don't know what's wrong with it because nobody wants it. All right, we are going to pop this in the oven for 5 minutes. Be right back. You guys, I even wore yellow shoes. Are you seeing this? I really went for it. So, just popped in the oven. Let's put on our timer. 5 minutes. Thank God Daveda was here, because I did not remember that part. Okay. That is in there. I need a container because we're going to like put these somewhere, but I don't have a white container. So we're gonna have to go with black. I think you'll be able to still see it. This isn't even clean. I think it'll do. It'll have to do. Okay. Yes, we're going to be putting it in this paint container. It's a palette. I take mushroom, like I'll buy, no, this was actually from Carnitas. And I don't want to waste them, especially because I don't know if black plastic is recyclable. Microwavable. It's microwavable. So I just use it to paint in, and these are my palettes. They have like little grooves, or I can, my paint will stay in one place, kind of, sometimes. It's helpful. So anyways, that's my review on A Star is Born 2018. And I finally bought oh my god. I bought Paramount Plus to watch RuPaul's Drag Race, and I did one of those Karen things. Those, like, I guess you would call it kind of like a millennial Karen behavior, and I was tweeting at Paramount Plus because their platform was so glitchy. It was absolutely that I couldn't even watch the runway walks, like, let alone the choreographed dances to RuPaul's iconic music, dance hall music. I guess we should load up our gun again, right? So I guess all I have to do is literally wipe it with just I don't know why I'm being so lazy about this. I'm like mixing my colors because I'm too lazy to wipe it off. It would take literally 2 seconds. I use alcohol wipes like they're the air that I breathe. That's all it took. A little alcohol didn't never hurt anyone. Actually, that's that's probably the start of a really bad night. That's the sentence that starts a really bad night. All right. Let's see. What color are we gonna do next? So we've got some green options. I'm not sure. Let's open up this other Sculpey, why don't we? I always try to be so careful not to rip the box. I think if I'm gonna return it, but I'm not gonna be returning this. So we've got a couple different kinds of greens, guys. And so I want a pretty classic, kind of sprinkle, but I also do like the bright colors. I don't know which green to go about using. I do have a timer on. We got 45 seconds. I might as well go get it now, because it'll take me 45 seconds to get down there. barely hot. Oh. But it still is kind of hot. I'm not sure if I should... Why did I not prepare for this? Okay. Let's take all of this stuff off the table. Should I put it down? I'm thinking I should put something underneath it. But what? I'm sure it'll be fine. Is it... How hot is it? It's kind of hot. I think they're still a little soft. They should be rigid, right? I guess, I don't know. Wow, they break really easily. Like nothing. I don't know if that means that they're done. But wow, those look great. I feel like I want to give it another 5. Am I wrong in thinking that? Rainy summer there, but good. Oh my gosh, I love some rain. Rain makes me smile. I don't know if it's done or not. Like it's, let me try to pinch them, see what happens. Is it malleable? Is it doing anything? I feel like if it cools down, it'll definitely turn hard. Or will it? Oh, that broke on me again. I think I'm gonna put it in there just a little longer. I don't know if that's correct, but, and I don't even know, let me go check and make sure the temperature is right too. Look what came for me. New parchment paper. Wow, it's like somebody heard me. Amazon? But I don't have another baking pan. So I don't think we really need this. Okay, let's just put a timer on for let's just do another 5. Got anybody got any of those recs for a good life-changing movie? Oh, let me explain why I did that's where I was getting to. Sleepwalk with Me. So Sleepwalk with Me. I don't know what made me want to watch it. I don't know what tipped me off that it existed. But I watched it. And the thing was, it was this incredibly honest and realistic look at a relationship, a modern relationship, through just a very narrative, artistic lens. Like, it was funny and it was interesting to watch, and he didn't get the girl in the end because he didn't in real life. And that was the whole point of the movie, that like these two people weren't meant to be together, but they forced themselves out of convenience. Or I actually should watch it again. I'm sure I've watched it at least twice. I'm not that kind of person who can watch like a movie like 100 times. Maybe Lost Boys, because I feel like I wonder how many times I've watched that in my life. All right, time to pick a green. Is there a movie that you can watch literally till you run out the tape? Daveda says, I love the commercial you did. Oh, which one? That's disgusting. Thank you. Honestly, gosh, I was just thinking today, like, my sister-in-law sent me, thank you, by the way. I meant that as a joke. Came off probably incredibly self-centered, but my sister-in-law sent me a screen cap of me in one of her, like, coming up in her TikTok feed. And I'm like, what was it, Jerry? And she said, yeah, because that's the main one that I've done multiple campaigns for them. But I've also done many campaigns for other products, like Jot Coffee, or, what else? Which other one did I do? Did I just do Key sunglasses? And, they're floating out there somewhere, I guess. Pogo money saving app. So, feel free to send me any of my commercials on social media that you might end up seeing, because it's fun. Because I don't actually know what the final product looks like. Those are called user generated commercials, the ones that you see on TikTok that are like me against a green screen. That's a homemade the green screen's back there. And I send them the footage, get paid for that service, and they turn it into a commercial. So I don't always know what these commercials end up looking like. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this green. I mean, I guess I'll probably end up doing both. Why not? But I feel like this is the correct green. So I've got my timer on. Where are we? We've still got a minute and a half. So let's load up our chamber here. Ugh, this stuff is so great. Fun. Boop. Oh, this is so easy. Daveda, what do you listen to when you make your sprinkles? Like, are you what music do you listen to, or what do you like to watch? I know there are people that can literally like just watch The Office from pilot to finale over and over again, or however much they want to do that. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Right, okay. Not much of a movie watcher, I have to say. Maybe Shutter Island, okay. Anybody else got those movies that you've worn out the tape on? Did I open this more? I'm so confused. I think I did. I guess if I flip it the other way, then the righty tighty lefty loosey is reversed. Oh no, conflict! I gotta go get it. Be right back. let's say these. These are definitely done. Are they darker than their clay? I think they are a little bit. That's something to note. Unless I burned them. But they don't look too burned. Sorry. Sorry about the light. Oh, it's close. What am I doing? Letting a little fresh air in. Okay, these definitely have to be done. They've been in there. It was definitely. Oh wait, did it say 175 or 275? No. God damn it. Jessica. Okay, I had them in there at 175. That not 275. And I don't know if that will hurt the integrity of these. They very easily, Daveda, since you're here, do they very easily come apart? Because I barely have to like touch them for them to, like, I mean, it's a little bit of a pull, but man, is it easy. Is that correct? I definitely need to go. This is why we can't have nice things. Like, there are so few directions that I need to follow about these. Let me go. See, now I'm afraid to put them back in. I think that that will cripple them. But I'm not sure if they're actually done. I will take recommendations. I guess I can put them in for another 3 minutes. That's how mine look when I make them. What do you think? They look amazing. I hope that their integrity is sound. That's my problem. That's what I'm not sure about. I think they look amazing. They look super realistic. Like, I'm going to be able to treasure these if they don't fall apart on the donuts. That's what I'm afraid of. I think that I want to just put them, I think I just want to put them in there for another 5. And only because I'm going to, like, raise the temp a little bit just to make sure. Because these, like, I will show you, like, I don't know if you can tell by, like, how much pressure I'm putting on these guys, but it's just, like, nothing. Yo. Like, it's so easy. I don't have to cut them with scissors though. Like, they're just falling apart on me, and I don't know if that's correct. This is the dilemma I'm having. Like, I don't know if they are done. They're so brittle. Like, I can keep breaking them. Now you know how sprinkles are made, I suppose. Wow, this is so easy. Like, no. That's so easy. I have to sit there and cut. I can do this with my fingers too. I guess it won't hurt if they're apart, you know, right? If we even put them back in the oven, but like let's do like a big, I guess, I don't know if you can hear the ASMR. What's going on here? Let's do that. Okay. I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear this. Okay. You ready? Oh my god, this is fun. Oh my god, it's just like falling. I can just do this, and I have like tons of sprinkles. Oh my gosh, it's so much fun. Like, I can just keep doing this. Although I am afraid that some of the smaller ones will become even smaller, see? I kind of, wow, this is like so, oh my god, this feels so good. I feel like we still need to bake them because, let me see, how easy is it to break one of these? Not very. Oh, yes it is. Wait. These are clay sprinkles I brought. So these are professional clay sprinkles. And let me see how... It's harder. It's harder to... Are these thicker? No, they look exactly the same, I think. Close enough. So what I'm going to do... I am going to... How did I get... Where did those come from? These blue ones. I am going to crumple them all up, and then I'm going to put them back in the oven for another 5. Put it up to like 275 like it says instead of 175 like I had it. And then just make sure that they're completely cured. Because I'm a little hesitant. I'm not quite sure. But oh my god. Just to experience that was worth this entire process. Not that the process was even that hard. Like, that was super easy. And to just, it's coming apart like, I don't know. I don't know if there's another way to define it, to describe it. What else breaks in your hands? Like, not even pasta noodles can be really rigid and difficult. Like, if you've ever chewed on a pasta noodle, it's not like, I mean, I don't think I could do this with pasta noodles. Maybe to like, oh, how about this? This would take some planning and stomping and going, but what if you bake them to like, for like just 7 minutes, okay? So half bake. And then, what was I saying? And then you put it in the oven again for another 7, okay? So that they can be hard, but like, I don't know, Daveda, was it this easy to crumple them up when you had them in the oven at the correct temperature? It is so cathartic. Oh my god. Like okay, I gotta be honest with you guys. I never understood those kinds of like fidget spinners, the things that keep your attention, keep your hands busy, because like my hands are always busy, like on the computer, you know. I don't know. It's not like I ever am sitting somewhere where I absolutely need to be doing that with my hands. I understand it can be helpful for other types of people, but what I'm saying is that something like this, like it's just crumbling in my hand and turning into exactly what I need it to be, which is so much fun. I have to say, Daveda, one time I bought clay sprinkles somewhere, off the internet, obviously, off of Etsy. And the clay didn't end up sticking to my paint that I used to make my icing. And so I'm wondering if this is maybe kind of what I ran into, maybe like an underbaked, kind of brittle version of these sprinkles. Oh my god, those are so freaking great. Can't wait to put these on things. Oh, I'd be so bummed if I did like all this work and then they didn't stick to my paint. That would be awful. So I do think I need to put them in the oven again. Some of these are much longer than the others, but they're just kind of hard to find. But oh my god. That wins it for me. Like, there's no other reason to ever make sprinkles a different way again, unless, of course, they do not stick to my paint, which again would be awful. Okay. I'm gonna put these back in the oven. Oh my god. I don't know if you project, like, the next 5 steps in your head. I imagine myself going downstairs, tripping, and just getting these everywhere. That'd be funny. It'd be funny, but then it'd be sad. Okay, I'm gonna put these back in the oven, put it on the right temperature, and let them fully cure. Be right back. BRB. I'm worried if the constant taking them out and putting them back in is going to do anything to our result as far as their dignity, their, you know what I mean, like how much it's really gonna hold up as a solid object. They're a little dusty, feels. Wow, I didn't even need that container to break it up into. I literally could just do it on the cookie sheet. That was so much fun. I guess I do need a container to put it inside, like a receptacle, like this adorable thing. I guess I have another one of these. I'll go find it. Enjoy the music. I was really find another one of these. I think this is a Frank's Red Hot bottle. I'm not sure. But looks like I'm gonna have to be saving these. Little buffering problems I see. Sorry about that. Could not, unless it's, whose end is that on? Ugh. I think we're good now. I think we're good. Okay. What am I doing now? Okay, so we're on a little delay, I think. I think I'm gonna go get. Or I didn't set the timer. Let's do 3 minutes. I feel like at least 2 minutes have gone by. Right? At least. I think they'll be fine. We're gonna have them in here. We're gonna have, oh, that's gonna be cute. We're gonna have a jar full of sprinkles. Okay, what color are we doing next? Oh, we're already loaded up. Oh, let's get this thing started. Let's get this party started. Trying to see which way the screw is going and come on, guy. No. Come on, guy. Stop making a fool of me. Hello. There we are. The suspense. It's killing me too, don't worry. Am I opening this more? God damn. Oh. I think I'm feeling the resistance. Yes, I think that's... It is ready. It is ready to blow. Anyway, Sleepwalk with Me. Yeah, it's one of those movies that I would think about just every once in a while when I would come across like the different thematics of the story and real people, because honestly it was about real people and the way people live in our modern world. I guess this knife is completely useless unless someone breaks into my house while I'm live streaming. So you better watch out. About 45 seconds again. Man, this makeup is colorful. But, what else? What else is going on, guys? I'm trying to think of other things in my life to chit-chat about. Oh, our charity of the week. Our charity, if you wanted to send a super chat, 50 to 100% of our profits go to whoever's in the super chat. And today, or in the description, today it is GlobalGiving, and they connect non-profit donors and companies in nearly every country in the world. They help fellow nonprofits access the funding, tools, training, and support they need. I was looking for another fund that was currently helping Ukraine, because even though it was a big deal like a couple months ago, it's still a big deal. The country is ruined, and it's going to need just, honestly, whatever comes of it, I guess, decades of rebuilding, if they're even going to be able to. It's very apocalyptic, to say the least. I am going to go get our darling sprinkles. Hopefully at this point they're going to be done. I need the oven mitt. significantly hotter, which it's supposed to be because I made it hotter. I'm like, can I touch it? Okay, I can smell the polymer now. Alright, look what we got here, guys. Got some bona fide sprinks. Actually, I guess I need to let them cool down for a sec. But, excuse me? I didn't ask for your help. Sorry, I was talking to my phone, not myself. You guys don't need to institutionalize me. Not yet. They're still really easy to break. I wonder if that's because they're warm. Maybe I'll set these ones aside. Yeah, maybe they need to like kind of cool to cure. Okay, these are definitely a little bit harder to break. And I think continuing to get so as they cool. Maybe we'll set these ones aside. Just in case. They don't... Because, like, imagine if I mix all of these colors. And then they just ruin the bunch. Excuse me. I don't know about this one. I kind of want this to be a lyricless journey. Let these sprinkles, let the art speak for itself. See a little bit of crummies down there, the fallout, which is a-okay with me. Some of them feel a little bit loosey-goosey, and then some of them are very rigid, which I don't know what that says about the bunch as a whole. I think I want to put these in their own container. And then I think we'll do one more round. We'll do one more round of sprinkles, and I'm gonna test how they do. Maybe, yeah, that's how we'll end the night. We'll sprinkle, we'll like make a couple donuts. We won't be able to find out the overarching conclusion. Because it takes about 24 to 48 hours for the paint to dry, so. So we're gonna take our little receptacle here. It's already cool. Wow. Wow, that's a lot. That filled up that entire little container. Wowzers. And I still have so much more left over. Oh my god. Okay, I guess this one's going in here. Oh no, I don't have any more Red Hot sauce bottles. I knew that would come in handy, man. Shouldn't have thrown the rest of them away. Now I feel stupid. I could totally use one of those. Talking about these guys. But we are going to put the next ones in there for the correct amount of time. For sure. Still crumbling on me. I don't know. I don't know if I trust them. But we will try. Okay, let's get to cracking. I can't put it on that paint. Okay, let's do this. god, this is so relaxing. Oh my gosh, I know what blue I'm using. So these definitely like bake darker. In fact, I don't even know how that person, like, okay, this has got to be like some of the same colors. Mine is so dark from overcooking it. How could I have overcooked it though? Like, it's so much darker, and the other ones would be darker still. I'm confused. I'm not quite sure what to do about that. This is stock rock, by the way. It's good. It's great. I just think that's funny. Because stock doesn't necessarily mean it's any lesser. It's just that it's I don't know who this is what I'm trying to say. Because that is what is allowed on YouTube. Hopefully. I get dinged every once in a while. And like, I don't know where the music's coming in that I'm not allowed to listen to on stream, so. Try to be quick about it, like just get it on there, get it over there. On to the next. So I was good. So these are options. I actually didn't. We have a little bit more options than I even thought. So I went for the dark green. I guess we should count this one out because it'll be too contrasting. But I feel like it's gonna be really dark. I have a couple dark purples in here I'm not sure what to do with. I do have some pinks, which that's gonna be its own category. I don't even think I'm gonna put pink in my mix. I actually don't even think I want to clean it because I think it's kind of cool. Oh, I really get it on there, don't I? I don't think I need to make it this tight. It's not going anywhere. Why did I do that? Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Ugh. Oh no. How did I do that? I'm not that strong. I don't know what if I'm making it tighter or... Damn it, well what happens now? Pliers? Man, I don't want to mess it up. have nice things. I don't know which way is the correct way. Ah, there it goes. There goes the rose gold. I knew that would happen. I don't know how I did this. I think I mentioned before there's like a little bit of suction because there's clay in here and it doesn't want to go anywhere. Maybe that's the problem. God damn it. Okay, I got it. That seemed really easy the second time around. Whatever. Not seeing these superhero moves over here. I want to get this part over with. Okay, Jessica, maybe like you don't have to literally put it on there so tight. Smell that polymer in the morning. Okay, we already made a purple and we're done. Oh, that was fast. I think I need an orange. I think that's, yeah, our missing color. We need one more color. I don't know if I can fit one more color on here. We'll do it. We can make it work. Come on. Why is this so difficult? It's because of the suction, Jessica. You already discussed this. I need to draw an arrow. That's what I need to do. Eventually release, but I just need to be doing it the right way. I don't remember which way I was doing it. Oh, Orange and black. I don't think I'm gonna put any black in my rainbow mix, but I am gonna put white in my rainbow mix. Here goes all the the rose gold. Oh, that's what I do. Okay. I just learned a trick. I have to actually release this back when I need to release it, because what is happening is it's suctioning on into the clay, and it won't release, and so I need to actually use this side as well. I know that now. I get it. We're learning. Okay, we're gonna do one more color. We're gonna do orange, I guess. That's definitely all I can actually fit, for sure. Orange. Are these the same? They look the same. Dude, I used such a small amount of that clay to make all of this. Like, this jar filled up pretty quick. I'm looking around for another vessel because I'm not sure what to use next. I don't necessarily want to mix these colors. Where did my... Okay, this is a lot of orange. Is this in a normal amount of orange? I don't think we have room. Ready to see some orange action? What a weird OnlyFans. Yo. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. It's just coming out. It looks like it's just sitting there, but it's actually just continuously. Oh, and we're done. Wonder if I just like left them in a pile like that. That would be a disaster, right? Right? Just find a place, just find a space. Sometimes I see some of these colors in the sprinkles that I bought. They are stuck together, and if I would have ones that are stuck together, I'd rather they be two different colors, so it's not just like this chunk of mistake. It's in the middle of the piece, messing it up. I do not have a lot of room. Okay. I'm gonna pop these in the oven for the allotted amount of time. I'll be right back. You guys, if you don't know, in my house I have an oven that's older than me, and it does not have any numbers on it. So on the oven, or on the stove, to be honest. So I had to kind of write in numbers. For the stovetop, there's a 1 notch and then it goes hellfire. I just wrote hellfire because it goes from 0 to 100. It's probably not safe, but I misread my own handwriting, and I actually, wait a minute, it's 275, right? Or was it, oh, damn it, I think I actually turned it up too high. I'll be right back. Why don't I know? It's just numbers, guys. It's just numbers. All right, I think we'll give that 1. Okay, let's see what these directions actually say. Not that it matters, because God knows I don't know how to read directions. Okay. At 275, I pretty much did that. It's something like that. I can't really be accurate on this oven. For 15 minutes per 1/4 inch. There's like no more numbers on that. A 1/4 inch. Well, gee, they're definitely less than that. So let's give it 7. I think. Yeah, 7's gotta be good. Look at our jimmies. Some of them are definitely still too long. I really should have sat there a little bit longer with them, I think. But we're going to put these other ones in a separate container, I believe. What container is that? I'm not sure. And what I'm going to do is I'm gonna test them both out before I mix them, because that would be just sad. Man, we're gonna end this show just pretty much on time. Okay, I guess I need plastic baggies for these guys. All in here. Let's see. What do you think? Can we fit all of our little clay pieces in here? Let's start. I guess I didn't need to put all of these. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. See if I can just... I mix these all up. Oh no, these go in here. I didn't mix them up. That's good. How many have I opened? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did a rainbow. That's what we're doing. Where'd the other one go? Like, I guess I'll... Where'd the other one go? I'm gonna keep it a little lighthearted. Excuse me. Alright. Well, this is a good experience. A little good experiment. Even with our simple directions that we didn't 100% understand for some reason. Now with these guys. Look like a mess. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! How perfect! Organization porn, am I right? Honestly, I could use an even smaller container for these, but this will do for now. I don't think we need this contraption anymore. We don't need the casing. Oh damn, I didn't. Oh yes, I did. Okay. I cannot wait to eat something. Guys, as I usually ask, I always want to know in detail, what was the best thing that you ate since the last time I talked to you? What is mine? Every once in a while, I'll get Green Chef. Green Chef, is that what it's called? I think so. So then I can kind of catch up on some recipes. I'll like have any kind of break from the norm and collect some recipes. Thanks, Daveda. I hope it does end up turning out. Well, while we're waiting for that, let's ice something, shall we? Daveda mentioned black, and I think that that might be a splendid background for our colors here. This is a dark chocolate, as you can see. All right, it's time to focus. It's time to focus. I like literally just like cover the entire thing with my hand. All right. Black against black. Great. Good idea, Jessica. But now it's the moment of truth, you guys. I guess, like, this is like Mardi Gras colors, I guess. Not that we're in season or anything. We're not very timely right now, but that's what we've got. Let's see. Adorable! Just get them all over that chocolate. This is not regular paint, Daveda. This is t-shirt paint. 3D paint, puff paint, tulip brand. I also use, here, I'll show you. That is dimensional paint. I use Slick, I use Puffy. I really don't think they're that different. And that's what the icing's made of. Now this icing, it will shrink in size. It won't be incredibly like full dimensional as you see right now. But it will be notable, the difference. Looks good. Yum. So we're gonna come back to it tomorrow. I'll update you guys. If you want to indulge in the Discord after hours, you guys will be the first to know. I mean, at least once before, I've posted something. I posted the update there. Got it. How do I send it to you, though? Oh, I don't remember. I'm sure that there's a really easy answer to that. Oh, there it is. Wait, maybe? Server settings, invite people. You guys want to indulge in the Discord happy hour? There's the link, just posted. So now, those sprinkles must be done. Oh, it already went off. So we are ready. We are ready to go make some more sprinkles. I exited into a cloud of polymer smell. This is non-toxic, right? For kids, oven bake. I'm sure. I'm sure it must be okay. Oh, wow. Unpaid endorsement, moon cheese. So let's put it, when I touched them, they were noodles, still noodles. So I'm gonna give it another 5, and then we will mess with them. Because it's hotter now, and maybe it will start to harden as it cools, but I cannot vouch for that. Anybody else can. I need to put something in my body. Want a cinnamon bun freshly baked? Not yet fully realized. This weekend was just all fake food. This floor was even more covered, if you could believe that. I've just finished some projects this morning and got a lot of things to do. Going to a callback for Verizon Industrial, meaning something for Verizon that will never be seen by other customers or the public. It's not an actor job. It's literally like they were looking for crafters, and I'm like, I make crafts. So what do you want me to do? We'll see. Thanks, Daveda. I appreciate it. What shall we sprinkle on next? Let's see what other things we have. Oh, let's do a cookie. So, we got this little cookie here. What colors did we just do? We did orange, green, and blue. What would be a good background for that? Pink? I mean, pink's the go-to. I need to see them all together. I can't remember. I can't remember what we just did. These are so light colored, and I don't know how she did that. I wonder if she kept them on really low, but kept them in there for really long. Because I don't know how they're the same color as the clay. Maybe it's a completely different clay, but like, why when? It's so easy and affordable. Oh my gosh. A Halloween cookie. Orange. All right. That's what we're doing. I have a couple different oranges here. I picked up this Art Mine, so this is dimensional fabric paint, so similar to Tulip, but much lesser quality. It doesn't stand up as tall, it's watery, and this is like going extinct in my Michael's store. It's called Fabrics Plush. this Fabric Creations has a couple different kinds. Some are just fabrics. This one's plush. It also is dimensional. It's just that it's a larger hole. It's a little harder to kind of make fancy, but I think this would be a better result. I think I'm gonna end up using this one. Once we have our sprinkles, 26 seconds. I think that'll be it. It'll be it for our springs. I'm gonna let them cool because I have a feeling that they're gonna continue to be noodly. We'll see what happens. I guess that's just as rigid. I guess it doesn't matter because they're so... Let's see what we can do with this. Let's see if this breaks just as good as our last batch. No. Nope. Nope. Interesting. This is not breaking like the other one that I put in at a lower temperature. Huh. That's very interesting. I mean, that obviously means that the other ones aren't very... Wow, that's quite a difference. I hope these other ones survive. Like, I'm really curious about how these turned out because that breaking them in my hands was so fun. And I put them in a little bit longer to cure. Huh. Interesting. I put them into 175 for about 5 minutes, and that's when, or was it more? 10 minutes, because I put them back in. So 10 minutes at 175, and then they crumbled on me. And now, full time at 275, and they're just like impenetrable. I'm gonna have to use scissors, which is kind of what I was trying to get out of doing. The breaking it was so much more fun. I'm so curious. I'm wondering if I can do it the other way I already did, like with the other ones, and if they'll hold up. I guess we'll find out once this donut dries in a couple days. I cannot break these though. I'd have to use scissors. Interesting. Interesting, guys. I'm learning. Like, I can, hopefully, if I'm understanding this correctly, I can put it at a lower temperature for like 10 minutes, crumple them all up, and then hopefully be able to cure them further. I hope these are cured further. So, yeah, this is not possible to like pull apart like I was doing these guys. What about, so what's this like? It still snaps. It's harder to snap. It's much harder. This is so enlightening. It's so I just like found the secret recipe for sprinkles to make them the most enjoyable, I think. Because I do not want to cut them. Like, this is what I've already been doing with my plastic bracelet sprinkles, and it's what takes forever. It's not nearly as satisfying as breaking it up in my fingers. Oh yeah, these are totally Halloween springs. Oh, it's gonna make such a good Halloween cookie. It's so cute. They're kind of flying everywhere, which is why you need a bowl. Oh yeah, that's another thing. That's another thing that you did, Daveda. You kind of like were just kind of like cutting them up in a bowl. That was pretty cute. I don't have a bowl. I don't have a bowl that I'd want to use for this like that.
Like, I have food Tupperware, but I kind of want to use it for food. For real food. Okay. This is our little cookie. Somebody sprinkled it a little too long. I do want to avoid that. I hate when I get a rogue sprinkle from someone else's batch that's like gigantic for what we're trying to accomplish here. I'm not left-handed. This is gonna be... That's right. That's what I wanted to do. Let's mix this up. And I don't think I'm going to be able to, like, actually draw it on like I usually do with other dimensional paint, so I'm going to just put a little pile there. I'm going to push it around. I think that'll be just as aesthetic. Oh, this is going to be so cute! Need a lot more than that. See if that can get us there. When you're working with dimensional paint, you really want to pile it on, because you imagine that about 50% of its volume at least, seemingly, will deflate and shrink up as it dries. This is with pretty much any dimensional paint. I really haven't found any that like kept its shape the whole time. All the way through drying, I mean. This color is really perfect. It's a little bit more of a... Oh, I was gonna say, it's a little bit more of like a yellow orange or a light orange compared to the sprinkles. Like, it's a different hue of orange, but it is going to dry darker, slightly darker, and that will probably give us the color that we want eventually. Okay, let's sprinkle it on. I feel like they have a lot in the middle, and like it kind of radiates out to the rest of the icing. Is that, you think that's accurate? Because I want to make sure you can see the orange underneath. Sorry if I was blocking your vision. That looks great. That's adorable. Oh my god. Our little early Halloween cookie. I will probably take this cookie and kind of golden up the bottom so that it looks like it was sitting on the pan, you know? I forgot to do that. But the top is a pretty good color. And that's our show, you guys! Oh my gosh, how fun! Here, let's see them side by side. Those are some pretty fun yums. Don't those look so real? I think I wanna definitely, when this orange is dried, when this this icing is dried, I'm going to kind of sandy up that cookie so it looks especially real. Though I have seen really pale sugar cookies that are just like from the grocery store that look like that, but I love them. Are they delicious or what? Alright guys, with a belly full of clay sprinkles, I appreciate you being here and coming with me on this ride. I hope you had fun. I guess I'm gonna I'm gonna continue cutting up these sprinkles. I think I want to see how these turn out before I do it again, but I'm gonna have a lot of sprinkles to play with for sure. All right, guys, have a nice night, and this is my outro. Peace. I didn't know what I wanted to do. Peace, love.